My Little Pony Friendship is Magic was a show that at first I wasn't sure I was going to like at first glance. While the toy line had been around since the 1980s, I was born 4 years before the second generation of toys was produced, and by then, any associated media probably wouldn't have been my cup of tea. And we don't talk about G3, or even G3.5. Ugh. So when Friendship is Magic dropped in 2010, I was unaware. That is until the astronomical internet boom made me aware. I was seeing countless amounts of pony-related artwork and videos a year later, and heard a lot about how the show was attracting not only adult fans, but adult male fans. Thankfully, I decided to take a look into the show while it was still in its infancy, around the summer of 2011, where Season 1 had finished. Much like most, the pilot episodes of the show didn't exactly grip me, but then an old friend of mine recommended the Season 1 episode Bridal Gossip, which actually impressed me on how much charm it had for a kids show at the time. Needless to say, after that episode, I decided the rest of the show was definitely worth a look, and here I am making a quick impromptu commentary video on BronyCon 2019, which was my 7th BronyCon. Yeah, if it isn't obvious enough, I did join the herd, and I have to say it was definitely one of the best life experiences I'd had in a while. I had my first encounters with bronies in the convention scene at Otakon 2011, where I actually won a Derpy Hooves print in a raffle. And while I never went to the smaller scale BronyCons in New York, due to conflicting times with family events, luck was on my side when BronyCon 2012 summer event was in my home state of New Jersey and was only 40 minutes away. From there, I met a friend who lived in my town, and we went to the following BronyCons up until 2015 together. And even when we weren't together, we would always run into each other. I even met my friends through him, who'd go on to become vendors and panelists. I myself have actually dabbled in a little fanfiction writing as well, and will hopefully be releasing something in the near future. That being said, now that BronyCon has come to a close, where will I go from here? Well, it just so turns out that last year I discovered another local convention that, while having a wider focus on pop culture and not just limited to ponies, has humanized pony favorites as their mascots, and it's called DerpyCon. Much like the June 2012 BronyCon, this one's located in my home state of New Jersey, and as such, would be super convenient for me to attend. The city it takes place in is also a very nice looking city if you're looking for a more old town, mom and pop style sort of environment. I went there for jury duty once, so I'd know. I almost wonder if people who are looking for MLP conventions on the East Coast will give DerpyCon a try. I know I'll definitely look into it, and hey, I might even try running a panel there, so I definitely recommend DerpyCon if you're looking for something new. Now, before I close this commentary, I'd like to name drop a few special thanks for people in the pony fandom for helping to make my convention experiences wonderful ones. Whether these names are horse famous or not are irrelevant. I just want to share some warm fuzzies. Alright, anyway, here we go. First and foremost, a big thank you to my local friends for helping to share wonderful BronyCon moments and memories with me. You guys are amazing, and I'm glad to have met you all those years ago. And hey, maybe we should all hang out again sometime. Second, there are a few pony, formerly pony, or not pony at all YouTubers out there and other community creators who I gotta give shoutouts to, and they are as follows: Silverquill, Josh Scorcher, Manga Common, Dr. Wolf, Lightning Bliss, Saberspark, and That Creepy Reading. For someone as low-key as I am, you all did your finest to make me feel like someone in the fandom, and even inspired me to make a start in fanfiction writing. And in That Creepy Reading's case, to start the Petrarch 11 channel in the first place. All of you are just unforgettable people to me, and deserve just as much respect as anyone else. Third, the show staff, writers, voice actors, and even Faust herself. If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have such a wonderful show to unite under. Fourth, and this may surprise you, special thanks to the people on the /MLP 4chan board. I actually met a lot of decent people there, including very talented professional artists who's just so wholesome. You also helped me to work on developing characters for my stories and even improve on some of my potential missteps. I'll do my best to keep in contact with you guys, and if any of you are looking for East Coast conventions, I'll probably be at DerpyCon. Fifth, my parents for accepting the fact that their younger son likes ponies. Thank you both for being supportive. And lastly, thanks to you, the viewer, for putting up with listening to me gab on about small horses. Thank you, and see you later. Wait, I almost forgot. Thanks to Sour Chan for this amazing Silverstream plushie. Alright, bye.